Welcome to Tuesday's Tips and Tales with Cece and Corey. He's still sick.
Still sick. Don't bring that up. I'm trying to fool it. Just trying to disguise it.
He actually showed though, which is good. Thank you. Yeah.
It's half the battle.
I'm thinking it is with
getting out of bed,
showing.
throwing on some meds.
He's just showing up, and he's actually drinking tea. He just burnt his hand.
I'm drinking tea. I did bury my hand. Yes.
On his copper
I'm suing. Suing for 2 fingertips.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like we're in 7. I'll just keep burning them off so I can commit murders and not have any fingerprints.
Hey Barb, are we shiny again? Look how shiny we are.
We're shiny, happy people, you know?
I know, you say that all the time. You need a new line. Seriously, you do.
Okay, we're shiny, ugly, annoying people. What do you want me to say?
Welcome everybody.
I'm an REM fan.
We're talking about we have a mishmash. He's killing me already. You can tell he's feeling better.
No.
I
just want to get light on that side.
It's like we're getting a tan or something. I don't know. We're trying to. Hey Barb.
Which one's gorgeous? You better say the right answer, Barb.
It's not
you know the right answer.
I love you.
Don't make me come in there.
I can't wait to see you in a couple weeks.
Don't make me come into that viral world.
So funny. He is a virus right now. He's a petri dish of
a virus in the virus world.
Unbelievable germs going on right now.
I'll be driving and listening, so I won't be able to reply.
So we're talking.
just wrote like 40 comments, but it's like I can't talk, I can't do anything. Both of you turkeys. There you go. That's good enough.
I know. She called us turkeys. I love that.
Right,
cheers to that.
We're shiny, happy turkeys. How about that?
You guys have to check out his tea because he's still sick. He's holding it with a towel because it's so hot. Why would he put it in a copper? Why would you?
You told me to.
I said, what kind of cup do you want?
Throw it right in your face.
And he said, I'll take one of those copper ones. So
performing solo tonight while Cece hits the burn unit. We'll be all good.
And so he just loves me so
funny
much.
because it's true.
I know. that was like, remember that McDonald's coffee burn?
Oh yeah.
That case settled for gazillions.
No, did you know that? They ended up selling for nothing, almost.
No, I heard they...
Shit, like 100,000 or something.
Well, after they
went through the courts.
They had a finding, they had a judgment, and then they reduced it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Because that was no way.
What's a little hot coffee in your crotch?
A little hotness in your crotch.
Ice would be better.
Hot crotch it. I don't know if they sell those. I already have one of those. I don't think I need to buy that.
You have a hot crotch?
Hot crotch it.
He has a hot crotch. Is that what your girlfriend thinks?
Oh, God.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oof. All right.
So tonight we're talking about, it's been an amazing week and history, making history, historically, yeah. Inauguration and mishmash we're going to talk about. Because the mishmash is, there's just so many different things that happened in the past week that have nothing to do with each other. And we're not obviously talking about sex or any of that.
We're not?
No. Well, I have some.
We're talking about turkeys?
Yeah, turkeys. I have some tips for some fun tips when it comes to dating.
Talk about last minute Christmas gifts.
We already did that.
How about New Year's resolutions?
Did that.
How about ideas for 4th of July barbecue?
We didn't do that yet.
I'm good. Hey, we'll talk about that and sex. And a little bit about that.
Doesn't that kind of go together?
Drunken barbecue sexy.
I got my new Wi-Fi hooked up.
Oh, good. Well, it's about time.
I know.
Because there's always be like, at night.
Well, you know what? I figured it out. Like, it was always at the 1 hour mark. I think Facebook, like, shuts you down. They're like, you two clowns have been on for an hour. We don't want to listen to you.
We can go for 7 hours.
They're like,
that has nothing to do with anything.
They don't want us on anymore.
We're too good. We're just too good.
Serious. Come on. Give us the studio, please. So, let's talk about the inauguration. Did you watch it?
A little bit of it. I had to watch a little bit. Obviously, I had to watch a little bit, but it was very difficult to stomach. It was a lot of
there's just so many emotions
yeah.
on both sides. And we're not going to talk about our personal feelings. We're going to talk about, I mean, it was history in the making, for sure. Whether people loved it or they didn't. It was still history. And the woman walk. Holy crap, the March of Women.
I got 3 new dates out of that.
You did? Just 3? I wonder if they all were.
Flew down. I was in those shows in New York, but I flew down.
Hooked up?
Just hooked up.
Tindered
up.
Did you Tinder?
I just copied it in there.
Imagine
like,
being
yes, women rule.
Imagine being on Tinder in the middle of that walk.
You have 43,000 new matches. I'm like, ooh. Like swipe, 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 swipe. It was
right, left or right.
It was just all right.
Everything
was all right.
He's like,
swiping with my right and that right.
Oh.
It was all right.
All right. Even when you're sick, you do that?
Of course. Clears out everything. You got to clear out the whole sinuses, everything, up, down, to the toes.
The pipes?
All the pipes. All the pipes have to be
clean. All the
clean.
pipes have to be clean. Excellent.
Yeah, female plumber. Help me out. But yes, it was historic. Yeah. It was certainly interesting that a billionaire would become president, that a guy who does Twitter, a guy who does reality TV,
who's been in bankruptcy several times,
versus the establishment of somebody, whatever your feelings on her or not, but as obviously somebody who's established in politics like Hillary. So I think we all saw that there was a lower turnout, which was disappointing. You saw a higher turnout?
Well, actually, the stats came out today. It was quit coughing on me.
How do I get it to a one-person show?
It was the most live stream on record.
It was the most live stream.
Live stream.
Well, I think that's also relatively new too. So I think it's all relative, being that like 10 years ago it was probably difficult to do that. Now it's obviously much easier. So I would probably say that that's just because of the newer technology and stuff. However, I think also a product of that was it was a little rainy.
And there were a gazillion women in town. Who wants to mess with that?
Yeah, exactly. So it was rainy. So
there's
a lot of different factors, but it was, it was a brand new regime that's coming into town. So I can't wait to see what happens after a year.
I hope, yeah. I mean,
everybody's like, well, I want to see the first month, first couple of weeks, blah, blah, blah. But I really want to see first year. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. So
he's already been like banging at a lot of people's doors, on a variety of issues, from the Mexico City Act to China and the certain waterway areas where there's, as far as where we can put our boats and, where we can protect our country. And so I think I hope he doesn't go too fast.
Yeah, he's trying to come right out of the gate, so we'll see how he does. But it'll be good. After a year, I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll
be right here doing our uninaugural mix of bad stuff.
Well, let's hope not.
Mish and mash.
Yeah, Mish and mash. But hey, Brigitte, my little French fry.
She's a French fry?
She's a croissant.
She's a croissant?
She's sweet.
So she's better in the morning than she is in the afternoon?
I don't know, Brigitte. How do you think?
How do you describe yourself? You better in the morning or in the afternoon? Or late in the evening? There's nothing like fries late at night, though.
Especially truffle fries. I had some last night. Oh, yum, yum. Brigitte, what'd she say?
Hi, love. She's talking to me.
Hello, love. No, she's talking to me.
She's talking to me.
She's totally talking to me.
She said the word love. Obviously, she's talking to me.
She loves me.
She's so going crazy. But
so anyways, let's see what he does, because I think there's a lot of uncertainty, but there's also a lot of open-mindedness. So we'll, what did she say there?
All of it. There you go.
Oh, she likes it morning, noon, and night.
Morning, noon, and night.
Giddy up, girlfriend. So, yeah, it was the record-breaking live stream, and hot First Lady. Holy...
Yeah, but did you notice such a disconnect between the two?
Well, I did, and I'm going to bring... Did you see this video? You're going to see the... I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I would love to know what is... Where are you going? I would love to know what's being said. I don't know if you guys have seen the Set Millennia Free. Have you seen that? And it was kind of based on this video.
He's back.
Who's back?
Me.
Oh, he had to get a coffee cup. So,
crazy.
President Trump is obviously making, you're spilling everywhere, a speech. And he says something, turns around and says something to the First Lady. And then watch her face. Oh, watch her face after. Did you see that? Should we play it again? Here we go.
See, I don't know whether I don't know whether she was. That's the thing is too. Is it's all in. Yep, nymphomaniac. Remember? Hey ho.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and like that one for you. All right. We're interrupted with this inauguration with nonstop sex
and nymphomania.
And nymphomania. Which I'm all for pausing that. Oh man.
He's hacking. Here he goes.
Matt, you joined just in time, buddy.
You got him all excited. Hey Matt, how are you?
I think Matt heard Nymphomaniac. He's like, wait, I probably should join that conversation.
Anyone who's on Facebook, Beaver Tails right now, heard Nymphomaniac.
Yeah, Nymphomaniac.
Click, 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 like.
We're doing search for Nymphomaniac. Ooh, tips and tales.
And Hot Millennium.
I mean, right? But it's, I don't know if she was smiling for him because he turned around or just that moment, but it was sort of an emotional moment of that. So I don't want to totally say that because she dislikes him, whatever it is, but maybe it was like she was in the moment, she was probably being, maybe she don't show you the pre-thing where maybe he wasn't turned, she was kind of in the moment. He turned, she just wanted to give him a smile, and when he turned back, she wanted to give, back to the...
Weren't they saying a blessing, though? I mean, they didn't show the whole video.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
So she might have had her head down, doing the blessing.
blessing.
But I thought it was Pence turn around after Trump turned around and, say something, and she just had that look. So I would love to know what that more of that is about. But
I did see it. There was this meme running around. There's a little video going around about how Obama was holding her hand. He was more loving him and kissed her hand. Where I guess there was a moment where he got out of his car and he waited for her to get Michelle to get around to the side. They both walked together. Whereas Trump got out of his car, went right up to him. Who knows? But I mean, there's certainly some things we could all nitpick Trump and anybody.
Right.
There's a lot of guys out there that we could all nitpick, and just yes, there's a certain way you want your president to act, and we hope that over the course of 4 years we'll look back and say he did all the right things.
Yeah, let's hope he behaves himself.
Behaves himself, yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's hope for the best. How about that?
I actually saw him. This was years ago. I was at a golf tournament when I was in risk management.
Seems like a lot of those things. Everybody keeps saying I never saw him in church. I never saw him at community service. They always see him in golfing.
Golf courses.
He was golfing and groping some woman by the.
But it was interesting.
Downstairs.
He was too far away from the women. He was actually on the course, but it was. It was out in California, and it was like one of those, pro celebrity tournaments. And this was years ago, and he had that orange hair, like a really orange. And it was and my daughter's hysterical because whenever she refers to Trump, she puts a pencil on her head and said, "Oh, it's flat. My hair's flat." Trump's hair is flat.
It is flat line.
So, anyways, and his Docksiders, I think they were or chinos, whatever they were back. This was years ago. Were all wrinkled up, and those tan pants you guys wear.
It's just chinos. Yeah,
Chinos,
okay.
and they were all wrinkled
tan
up,
pants.
and his shirt was all disheveled, and I'm like, that's Donald Trump. What the hell? Iron that. I mean, at least put it in the shower, in the bathroom, in the hotel, and let it de-wrinkle. But the orange hair was in person, in the daylight.
De-wrinkle?
It's quite shocking.
Okay.
De-wrinkle. Whatever. So anyways, did you know that one of the first orders he put in was to make the Inauguration Day a national holiday? Did you know this?
Really?
National Day of Patriotic Devotion.
Patriotic devotion.
How about just National Patriots Day? Or do we have one of those?
What's this devotion? They want you really to be dedicated.
I think it's actually cool. I think the Inauguration Day should be.
Russian? Who are you with?
I almost by.
She defected. Now she's defective.
I am.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah. National Day of Patriotic Devotion. Sure,
I think it's pretty cool. So it was, and in line with that, there's some interesting facts behind the man, and we know his kids, who are, I think, are quite talented. Ivanka. Her mom. Her real name is really Ivana. It's really Ivana.
Okay.
She was named after her mom, and she is worth $150 million. Now, she did allow this, with her clothing and shoe line and jewelry line for very high-end professional women, and amongst probably working in the Tramp, oh my God, Tramp franchise. Woo! That was a play on words, wasn't it?
So, Ivana, how are you gonna make this sale? I'll do whatever I have to do. This is the Tramp, Tramp line.
On the corner of 5th and Park. So anyways.
The Donald and the Tramp.
She's worth $150 million. Right. Interesting. You should try and go with her. Oh, she's married. So anyways, she actually met her husband on a blind date. Blind date. Right? They have 3 kids. She's
blind date where at the top of the Eiffel Tower or the helicopter landing place.
I know, like a Bond movie.
A blind date. She went through like everybody's net worth of the past 10 years, and she found the highest guy. Yeah,
right.
blind
Said,
date.
all right,
whatever.
one of these top 10. So
I don't believe she was going through eHarmony to find her man, so I don't believe it was really a true blind date.
Well, you know, she's been getting a rash of crap through this whole thing. Like
She's getting a rash, period.
Yeah, well.
She meets me.
So she's like, people have been protesting outside her husband's building. You know, they've been on the plane, practically accosted and, you know, beat up. So
she handled that pretty well, by the way.
She did handle that very well. She was riding coach on JetBlue or Southwest.
What was that deal? I don't know why she was.
Well, let's go back to this whole who is Ivanka, you know, which I wanted to talk about. Her, hey Bridget.
She's laughing.
Brigitte, hello love. So let's talk about Ivanka because she.
Sure, why not?
She. Just another woman he wants to get.
Rather see her, lying down or something, but we can talk about it.
Preferably with lingerie on.
Why did she have to take the coach crap?
No, this is what they do. I mean, do you remember when they were talking? Trump was like, "Don't make that plane, that $40 billion plane."
Oh yeah, because he doesn't want to do that. He's got his own plane.
Yeah, they all got planes. You know what the heck? He doesn't need a plane.
It's already paid
He's probably got. Yeah, it's already paid for. But I don't think they can mix like Trump enterprise money with presidency money. So right. Ivanka's husband, who she had a blind date with and met, and they're married and they have 3 kids. And what they write about her is that she's a big time family person, like loves being with her kids and her husband, and is really into family. He actually was the big campaign manager, so just not with that title for Trump. He really was primarily responsible for getting him elected. Oh, he not only saved more money from a campaign standpoint than the Democrats, probably the first on record, but also, you know, he's a big real estate fella, and so
fella.
Going with
fella?
I don't know, dude.
Real estate
dude, tycoon.
There you go.
Tycoon.
Real estate fella. So he was a fella, and then he pitched some woo to Ivana, and they went to go see a flapper dance in the 1920s.
They probably would like that.
And I'm the sick one. All right, here we go.
So, apparently they're all moving to D.C. now. So Ivanka and her husband, they're moving to D.C. and
they're going to live in some $6 million home and right in the middle of everything. So
6,800 square feet or something in the most wanted neighborhood of D.C. Which, yeah, of course they are. It's not like they're going to, you know.
It's all the house is really nice.
They're not.
It's a little similar to mine.
Yeah, right. Yeah, me too.
If I had a house.
I thought you did.
It looks exactly like my mother's basement, just so you know.
Your house?
Yeah, my house. Very similar. It's not. It looks very similar. People might walk in that going, you look like you live in your mom's basement, but it's really my house.
And then you go, Mom, where's the meatloaf? Remember that? What movie was that from?
Lasagna.
Old school.
Where's the meatloaf?
With it was the Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers.
When they started crashing funerals.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Will Ferrell. He was living with his mom.
He was a surprise guest. That's right. Yes.
Dragging chicks home and like
funerals, like 2 at a time.
Yeah, and he'd come downstairs with them like in his robe and stuff. So anyway,
got a new one. It's funerals. It's unbelievable.
He really what did he say? Like he would have 2 women at the same time. So anyway,
so let's go back.
I'm not done. Wait.
We are done. Move to DC.
No. So guess who her BFF is? Ivanka's BFF. Me. All seriousness.
Me.
No. No.
Chelsea Clinton.
You saw my note. See, yes. So Chelsea and Ivanka are BFFs, and they decided when the election started to get heated up and close that they would take time out. Nice. Being BFFs. They were very mature and civil about it. I wonder. I just see 2 opposites. I mean, that's like 2 extremes. Chelsea. I
think they have a lot in common because if you saw the. Did you see the tweet that got that girl possibly fired off SNL?
No. What happened?
So, obviously, some people have very strong opinions on Trump, and a woman writer from Saturday Night Live tweeted out that when they all moved in, when the Trumps moved in, Trump's son will be the first homeschool shooter in America.
That's horrible.
So obviously she put it out there. Certainly she's an SNL writer, she's a comedy writer. People took it obviously very extreme and was not treated kindly, so she immediately deleted the tweet, apologized, deleted her whole account. She may get fired, who knows. But anyway, so it was the idea that I think Ivanka and Chelsea became friends because I think she realized growing up in that kind of shadow, Chelsea was made fun of years ago on Saturday Night Live, actually by Mike Myers during the 90s.
I remember that.
And she really felt bad, and it was like, Mike Myers had to apologize. It was a whole big thing. So it's one of those things. I think that Chelsea grew up in that. I think she's helping her out, and so Chelsea's turned into a pretty phenomenal person. But I think she realized growing up in that environment, it's really hard.
Well, it is.
Especially because your dad was like a known fornicator.
Well, all right, so.
So I mean, it's like now how do you grow up in that?
Well, I think there's some similarities with their dads.
Trump, true.
Both of them.
And there's a lot of bad press on both of them.
Yeah, and you know what? It's good they found each other. It's just ironic how complete opposite. I mean, I look at Chelsea as like Talbots, and.
Talbots.
Talbots like
like the store.
Like Martha Stewart. Yeah, like very cookie cutter, very Martha Stewarty kind of. And it's great. And then you have this hot piece of ass like
me.
No.
Oh.
Ivanka, who's
we don't
like.
About me.
I'll be
right here.
That would be no. Hey Alton, how are you? What's Alton saying there? Hi Tom. Yeah. So. Anyway, so.
Big Al's just agreeing that she went too far. Yeah, it was just a crazy tweet. But anyway, so that's good. I'm glad that they.
So and so now they're hanging out again. But it was funny how they were, when I was researching, they like go out, they go like have dinner and cocktails.
They're both worth millions and millions of dollars, so why not?
Yeah, what the heck?
They can grab a coffee at Panera, right? You can afford it.
Right. They don't go to Starbucks anymore. So, so that was interesting. The inauguration. It was. Let's see what happens. I hope everybody can try to be friends. I mean, there's so much backlash. It's ridiculous. So, anyways, we needed to touch on that before I jump onto Superbowl.
Can we talk about Superbowl now?
Well, all right. So I love the Steelers. They're my team. They didn't even freaking show up.
Well,
except for Big Ben.
I think when they lost Le'Veon Bell, that's what's.
Yeah, but one man cannot run a team.
Yes,
but mentally it can mess people up.
You don't understand how much of an impact he has on that offense. That guy runs that whole offense more than Big Ben now does. So when he goes down with injured, you're pretty much losing your running game. You'll lose the threat out of the backfield because the other running back is not as big a threat catching the ball. So now you have more of a one-dimensional, I'm just going to pass, and they loaded up on the pass.
It was that freaking flea flicker that Brady threw.
And
that just totally messed us up. I mean, they brought some plays out of their book from years ago, and it just, and when my 7-year-old goes, Mom, why are they running it up the middle on 3rd down and 5 yards? I'm like.
And it was a little fun. But did you also see what Ben said today, Big Ben?
No, how did I miss that?
He said, we'll worry about next year if there is a next year.
No. Is he going to become a family man? I don't like that.
What? He's banging girls in the bathroom. What are you talking about? Is he a family man?
We're not going to talk about that.
Oh, we are.
No.
He was a sleazebag well before he was.
We don't know that. These women could just want some, celebrity, whatever, gossip about them. You just don't know.
Take some in the bathroom.
Whatever.
Self.
You take every girl in the bathroom on the road.
I know, but that's me. I'm a scuzzbag. He's supposed to be, an NFL. He's supposed to be a shining star.
Oh,
I'm not a
all the NFL guys are stars?
I'm only a hero to very small children.
The ones that beat their wives and drag them into elevators by their hair?
Exactly.
Come on, seriously.
No, it's yes, I think he might be, I think he just might be feeling, he was a little emotional. He lost a pretty tough game and a pretty big game. And I think he's a little emotional. And at the same time, I know he's hurting. This guy's been banged up the past couple of years. And I think he might just be between the loss and me being injured all the time, it might be time to hang it up. But we had a great Super Bowl. We got 2 prolific offenses coming into this thing, so this is going to be a good Super Bowl. A lot of people said they aren't going to watch it because a lot of people hate the Patriots, and then Falcons. Really, there's no diehard Falcons fans. I mean, I know down in Atlanta, surely they are, but
Atlanta.
You don't see a lot of Atlanta fans across the country. It's not like the Eagles or Seahawks where they're or Oakland Raiders, they're all across the country. Yeah. There's not Atlanta fans.
There's not everywhere. a Falcon football group here.
Yeah, it's like a Falcon.
You can go online for any team and find your local bars and restaurants where your team fans hang out. But so it'll be interesting though. I hope people show up. It's in Houston.
It's in Houston. So I think I think it'll still be a good Super Bowl. But I think a lot of people won't be into it as much as we think, just because it just doesn't. A lot of people just don't like the Patriots, and they don't like Tom Brady, and then on top of that, there's no big Falcons. So between the two of them, it could be a down year in the Super Bowl.
It's going to be a tough match, I think. I really think it will be.
I think the Patriots have a good secondary, but they're not a great secondary. So I think you have the Falcons who can really light that up. Yeah. I mean, they have great safeties. They do not have great cornerbacks. They have good, but not great. And you got two great receivers on Falcons. So we'll see how it goes.
But it was interesting because both
what are you gonna do,
games. Eat a bunch of wings and have some cocktails probably of some sort. I don't know. Run around in my football underwear.
I'll be over.
So we
have matching form.
No, the boxer briefs. I got these like ladies boxer brief things, with footballs on.
Okay, yeah. I won't feel
those are my lucky football ones, and I didn't have them on.
Oh, see that?
Yeah.
You went naked. See, that's what happens. You got to put some clothes on.
I was with
family.
Ben,
I love you. I'm thinking of you right now.
I would never do that. I would not tap that.
I'm thinking of you until electricity runs out.
Batteries. You don't plug.
As soon as I run out of D batteries, then I don't love you as much.
You don't plug anything into the wall and put it down there.
I'm going 1970s.
Did it? Was it plugged in?
Oh yeah, there's a cord.
How do you know?
You had to masturbate close to a wall. That's the whole deal. Could be like in the middle of the bed, like being comfortable. You had to like get close to the wall. You had to like put your leg up.
You just get an extension cord.
You had like a little chair there because you got tired and stuff. Like, you're like, oh god. And you blow a fuse, and the husband's like, what's going on up there? Nothing. I'll be right down. They're all weird and stuff.
The whole block goes black. You blow out the whole block, right?
Oh, imagine that. That's one of those. Like you really hit the high note there.
That must have been one magic rock.
You can blow it. Yeah, if you can blow out a whole block. Oh shit, I'll be right over.
I'm just saying. Run that extension cord.
You
can
do it
all over the house.
Hi, Home Depot. Yes, I'm looking for an extension cord for my massager. My massager doesn't reach all the way across into my middle of my bed. Can I get an extension cord for that?
No, so you can go in different rooms and use it without having to.
Do you have like a turbo boost for some of these massagers? I just want to get it up a notch.
Yeah, I heard it had an accessory package.
I want to be able to use a massager to drill through a wall if I should need that. Like, how do I get that boost going?
Well, I'll tell you how to get that boost going.
So yeah, so Super Bowl should be good.
Yeah, Super Bowl should be good. I'm excited. So let's talk about Super Bowl.
Tell us what you're doing for Super Bowl. Everybody's tuning in. Tell us what you're doing for Super Bowl.
What does he say? Great
job, each other.
Oh, sweet.
You guys love it.
So let's talk about Super Bowl. Again, I need to. So I went in to get a peek at the commercials. I find that in the past 5 to 10 years they've sucked. I mean, they just. Oh.
Yeah, it's fine to be a little bit. That's good.
He's OCD.
Yeah, I gotta have that. No. Come on, there we go. It's much better that way.
What happened? Germs. He's a boy.
Pretty.
No.
Pretty.
Stop. So,
Your skin would look good on my skin.
Oh gosh, no. I'm gonna tell your girlfriend. Oh, when he skins my skin on.
Exactly. I'm putting your skin on me when you're alive. I mean, when you're dead. Jeez. Weirdo. Like I'm be alive.
So anyways, I was looking at these commercials, right?
Right.
I'm like, boring. Have you seen the Skittles commercial?
No.
Oh my god, I was laughing so hard I think the house was shaking. So this...
Sure, that's why the house was shaking?
Well, that and my extension cord. Hooked up to my...
It can reach to the kitchen.
I'm like, I can walk around with it.
Never had so much fun making Eggos.
So, I know. I think I got electrical shock. But anyways, so the Skittles commercial is hysterical. So this teenage boy, it's at night, and you know how you've seen it all over like movies and commercials where you throw rocks at the window to wake the girl up.
Throwing Skittles.
So he's throwing Skittles, and he keeps calling her name. And he's like, Melissa, or whatever her name is, Melissa, and she's not responding. And then they pan to the bedroom where the window is open, and she's sitting on the floor catching the Skittles in her mouth and eating them. So then the next person is like her brother catching the Skittles, then the mom, then the dad, and then the grandma, then the cop, then the mailman, and it was all about she's not responding and they're catching Skittles in their mouth. Yeah, I guess you'd have to see it. It's freaking funny.
Yeah, that's good.
It's so funny. They're like sitting there, and he's just like, and there's Skittles all around her.
But here's the thing: if they're supposed to be throwing rocks at a window to wake her up, how can they wake her up throwing in the window when he's throwing it through the window in her mouth?
No, the window was open.
Yeah, but you're supposed to throw Skittles. You're supposed to throw like rocks at the window and hit the window so the window wakes them up.
Well, she opened the window. Have a little imagination. Oh my god! So the window is up. Open.
All right.
He doesn't know it, and they're catching them in the mouth. He misses a few times.
But he's got to be able to hear the window.
Oh my God.
I'm totally not buying it.
So that's why
I am not suspending my disbelief.
Better personality than him, because I can see the humor.
I need a commercial that's believable. I got to believe in it.
Right,
I got to believe in the product.
Your homework tonight is to watch the Skittle commercial. Just saying.
Girl,
It's funny.
All right,
Made me laugh, and I never laugh.
What else we got?
Okay, so so there's always something crazy that some crazy psychologically demented person does, and I catch a story like. I think I talked about the woman who the boyfriend gave her an engagement ring, and she didn't like it, and she pulled a board up out of the deck with nails on it, and started pounding the guy with a board and nails in it, and then she punched him in the face. And I never found out.
Let that be a lesson to you guys. Always buy bigger.
The 4 C's: cut, color, clarity.
Unless you have a very secure porch that can't be pulled up, and she throws very weak punches. Could you imagine that?
So, anyways,
I can imagine that.
This week's story is actually a bummer.
Here's your onion ring. You son of a bitch!
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
In the hospital. What happened? It wasn't big enough.
And I'm not talking about the ring.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll get to that next. You're on Oprah.
Yeah, we should have a show talking about that.
Hey.
Not yours, thank God.
Small rings are just as nice as large rings.
It's not the size.
That's right. It's about the commitment and the love behind the ring.
Oh, is that what we're talking about, the ring?
As black guys,
which ring? The one that goes here or around there?
Black guys can give a smoke ring and be like, hey, that's good enough for you. Yeah, I get on it.
So this is actually...
Those lucky bastards.
I know.
Oh.
But sometimes it's too big.
I know. That's when I go, see? That's when you come to me. It's never a problem.
Okay, ladies.
I've never had a girl go, that'll never fit. It's all good.
Depends.
Yeah, it depends. I think I heard that once and she was drunk, but I took it. I wrote it down.
We should have a...
I got it on tape.
Corey's exes show, and I could interview all of them.
That'd be a very long show and a very nasty show.
It'd be freaking funny.
I just have to leave.
I mean, he'd be like, Cece,
we're
divorced.
That's true.
No more Cece.
Oh,
Corey.
Oh man.
So anyway, so this woman, and this happened in
Philly,
right. Which is a bummer. But this woman is like in bed with her dude, asleep, and she puts the kids in this rain that we've had. Leaves these 3 children, like I think 10, 7, and 4, outside in the rain.
Why? So she could have sex?
I don't know what she was doing. They didn't elaborate, but they just said they were asleep. I'm thinking
they want some boom boom time.
They're doing doggy style or doing something. Because
wait, how many bedrooms do you have?
I don't know. It's not like I interviewed.
You gotta get details, damn it.
They didn't have details.
This is like the Skittles commercial. You're just leaving me high and dry.
Skittles commercial is freaking funny. You gotta watch it. I'd love for someone to throw Skittles through a window into my mouth.
I'll throw something in your mouth.
Oh yeah, that's.
It'll be just as small, but just as delicious, and low cal.
He always, I hear it. Low cal.
Hey, if nothing else, ladies, it's gluten free. All right, that's all I can tell you.
Yeah, right.
No allergies. Nobody's broken out because of it.
Sea salt.
I can put a little sea salt on it if that works for you.
I don't think you need that.
You don't need a little sea salt?
Well, I meant men-wise. Like men.
Well, I wrap it in potato chips sometimes. That really brings it
With
out.
a little vinegar.
Oh. Throw a little base seasoning on there. Everybody has a good time. It's all about you, not about me.
Oh my God.
Whatever you need me to put on there.
What does your girlfriend do when she watches these shows?
She doesn't. She's out anyway.
Wait a minute, you're out? Are you single or did you find someone else?
No, I'm in the process. I'm holding auditions right now.
Ooh, which one? Tinder?
No. Just in general life. Nothing online.
No?
Just in general. I'm just holding auditions.
Yeah. You know why? Because everywhere you go...
I need somebody with money.
All right, so I don't even want to open up that can of worms.
The last couple were about love. This is going to be about money. Then I'm going to go back to love, but this one I need a hybrid. I need like sort of a bridge. I need a money bridge to back to love. That's what it's going to be.
So that's like, all right, we're opening up a can of worms.
What do you think, Lisa?
Because, hey, Lisa, we're opening up a can of worms because in this whole like online dating world, especially being a little bit older, and these men have been like completely wiped out by their exes financially. They want sugar mamas.
Speaking of this, here's something for you guys. What is the craziest thing somebody asked you early in a relationship? And it's not necessarily crazy. And shit. Ooh.
What'd you say? Brigitte.
What's up?
You're making him choke by your comment. What does it say? I don't have my glasses. Who holds on to what?
Who holds on this shit? Who holds on to this shit?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know exactly what she meant.
Elaborate, please.
Yeah,
so, all right,
say it one more time. I know she's driving, so she might be like having a tough time. But the point is that a friend of mine who is a relationship manager, whatever you want to call it, she is into the dating.
She's like a. What do you mean, relationship manager?
She's like a dating guru.
Is she like a matchmaker? Or
yeah, matchmaker,
just
dating
sleep
guru.
With everybody?
She sleeps with a lot of people.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. She's but she gives out.
Breathe.
Don't make me cough. Killing me, Brigitte. You nymphomaniac, you. I'll talk to you after the show. Now,
she's driving down here to see you.
She's dead. Oh, I know. She better. The matchmaker said that a girl was dating this guy. It was a few weeks. Things were going really well, and out of the blue, like in the third or fourth week, he says, "Can I borrow $200?" He's already asking for money.
Who gives a guy you're only dating a couple weeks $200?
Which she did.
Who does?
She immediately got out of it. But I'm just saying, that's what guy gets in a relationship and is immediately asking for money? It's insane.
It could be, hey, can we bring a sheep into the bedroom?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just saying.
Hey, sheeps can keep a secret. That's what it's all about.
Bah.
They don't talk to anybody. But I'm telling you, isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. But I can see chicks doing crazy stuff like that. What's she saying there? From your comment about...
Oh. Done with love, on with money. Pathetic. I don't say. Hey, I'm pathetic. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so...
She's calling me out on it. It's a bridge. It's a bridge to love.
He already said he has a little one, but he's kind of okay in bed, so...
Yes,
I don't know.
I'm slightly above average. In everything I do.
So, what's that?
She's getting angry.
What did she say?
I love it.
Looking what?
Looking for money, pussy man.
Ooh.
Does that mean I'm a pussy man, or mean that I'm a pussy?
All right, are you talking like?
Yeah.
Boob, leg, vagina man?
Or I'm a wuss. I'm a big wuss. I don't know where she's going with this. She's driving too. How's she driving and making comments like this?
It's called speaker. Oh. Speakerphone.
No wonder these comments don't make any sense.
They certainly do. She said information.
Make right turn at the pole, you pussy man. Wait, what? Toll's coming up, pussy man. Wait, what?
Tell me more. Tell us more. Yeah, so there's all these like guys out there that have been like wiped out, and they're like totally looking for shit.
But don't you? These guys, I don't think they think. It's like, why would you ask somebody for money this early on? And why would you ask money in general? But okay, maybe down the road, 6 months, whatever. You guys are going well. You're in a little bit of a hole. It happens. $200 at 6 months. I think it's fine.
I still wouldn't give a guy.
Really?
No.
If you really liked him, you knew him, and you knew something. No.
If I was in a committed
yeah.
No, like a really committed. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 6 months, you know you're in love. It's all good, and he's never asked. He's bought you a lot of stuff. He's been a good guy. But randomly just says, hey,
how can he buy me a lot of stuff if he needs $200?
This is 6 months down the road.
First of all, I don't want. He doesn't need to buy me a lot of stuff.
What if he asked you for like $10? Would you give him $10?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I wouldn't. I would say, what do you need? Like, do you need $10?
I want to get 3 bags of Skittles so I can throw them in your room. So give me $10.
Oh my God. If he needs you. Why are you? He's like infecting me. Can you cough that way, please?
Cough.
The problem is you don't have your usual elixir. That's yeah. All right.
Oh. Anyway.
Have you ever been in bed with someone and you have a cough attack? Like you're in the middle of it, and all of a sudden you're like hacking up a lung, like you're just about to.
Well, I was with a woman. We were going out pretty good, and she was like, I'm like, oh my God, she's really turned on. I really thought she had an asthma attack. I was so awkward. I thought I was really good in bed. No, I let her keep going. I'm like, this is really hot. It was turning me on. That she was close to death, and she was breathing heavily.
Did you have your hands around her neck?
I was. I kind of helped her out.
Asphyxiation sex thing.
I'll see. When you see the light, then I'll pull back.
I see the light.
Just kind of give a wink to God.
A little bit longer.
Give a wink to God and my grandparents, and then just come on back. So I go right to the edge and then pull her back. No.
Oh my God. She tied up too?
She's like, oh my God, I'm really good. I'm way better than I thought I was. I started recording it. It's for the corner too.
Oh, for the corner. They'd be like, you killed this one.
No, I've actually, here's the thing, I didn't sex one time, I did sneeze one time. That definitely throws you off. It's like, what do you do then? That's like really nasty. She's like, did you finish? I'm like, no. I think, well, maybe I did.
Did you sneeze all over her?
Or
were you down there?
Because it was doggy style. So I think she thought I finished. And then I'm like, no, that was just a sneeze. But I might be finishing anyway. So it was tough. It was a dual finish, which is kind of nice. It's just as long as I didn't fart at the same time.
I was just going to bring that up. But how about when it slips? Queef?
Yeah.
What about when like a guy farts? I heard so.
Has a guy ever fart with you? I've never done that.
But
I've never done that, but that would be fun.
Girl, like, they were going at it so like hard that she pooped.
What?
Swear to God. Heard about it. Yeah, I read about it. Yeah, a little poop.
I have made a girl fart once.
Really?
Oh yeah, regular, not even just queef, just regular. I don't know if that was good or bad.
All right, so
but she ripped it, and it was right from behind. I'm like, I don't know if I should be turned on, turned off, but I kept going.
You want to know why? This actually is in.
And she actually started giggling, so I just said, let's keep going.
I think it's great. There's nothing wrong with laughing during sex. It's actually kind of fun.
I had a woman tell me to keep going when her son walked in by accident and walked out.
That's just wrong.
That's crazy. That was the craziest thing.
How old was the son?
He was like 20. He was home from college.
Maybe he wanted to get in.
He was like, he came home late. I guess he was supposed to stay at his buddy's house, came in, walked right in on us.
Maybe he thought you were cute.
And I was embarrassed. I was like, stopped. I was like pulling the sheets over. And she's like, what are you doing? She's like, pulling. She's like, finish up. I'm like, you hurry up. I'm almost there. I'm like, your son's right there. She's like, I don't care.
Maybe she wanted him to.
Oh my God. What's that?
Maybe she wanted him
to. Oh, stop. That's disgusting.
Maybe he thought you were cute.
I mean, the dog licked my rear one time, and that was fun. It was like, she's like, get out of here, dog. I'm like, wait, whoa. Nobody's getting hurt here. And a little dog licking your butthole. There's nothing.
That's disgusting.
What?
Get away from my dog. My dog is like getting close to him.
Kidding me? I'm taking your dog home.
You say that all the time.
No
wonder why she comes back all like messed up. She doesn't know. Oh. She's like, I had to lick his butt like all night long.
There's nothing wrong with that. Ladies, lick a guy's butt. He'll be yours forever.
We have some comments here. Marry me, Brigitte said.
Oh, I'll definitely marry her.
And Tom, what is Tom saying here?
It's the next book's idea.
I love that. So going back to the farting, right, during sex. So there are certain foods.
Some guy ever fart with you?
No, but there's.
No guy ever farted when you go down?
No.
No, never?
No, and vice versa.
You've never farted on a guy when he's going down?
No.
That would be hot, though.
It totally would not.
Just
be
blowing right in his face. Oh my God. Like right down his throat. Like you actually swallowed your fart. That would be so hot. And you have to call me over. Something if it happens, I want to be there as he's leaving.
Corey, hurry up.
I want to be where. I'll be here in 5 minutes.
I know you will. You'll be like.
I want to document as he's leaving and he's choking on it. Oh man.
Maybe he won't.
Awesome.
Maybe he won't be choking on it. Maybe he won't.
If it turned him on, then don't call me. Yeah.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
That's just wrong. That's sort of like when people, they have that crazy sex thing where they, what's it called when you like? There's an Urban Dictionary word for when you poop on somebody.
Oh, the Dirty Sanchez?
Yeah, Dirty Sanchez.
Of course, yeah.
It's
actually Cleveland Steamer.
Cleveland Steamer, yeah.
The Dirty Sanchez is when you take it up and you put a little mustache on her.
That's disgusting.
Give her a little thumb action and you Dirty Sanchez. But there's the Cleveland
Steamer. Is that what that is?
There's the Cleveland Steamer, but there's
How do you do that with hair?
No, for them, not you. I don't do it to myself.
No, I meant...
You put it on her, and then unless she's Italian, unless she's Italian, she already has a mustache, then you just go over her mustache.
I wax mine. Oh, good.
No, but there's another one called the chili dog. You don't know about that.
Oh, I don't. Is that new on Urban? Sometimes I'll just go on there just for the heck of it because it's so funny.
Yeah. Same as Cleveland Steamer, but you put a log right between the two of them, and they push it together.
No.
That's the chili dog. But then you also finish on top of that, so that's like the cheese with the chili. Yeah, see?
Cheese whiz?
So it's the cheese with the chili. So the poop is the chili. Then you put the cheese on top, and she pushes it together, and there's your little chili dog.
Cheese whiz chili dog.
If you never tried the chili dog, please don't, and never tell us about it because it's disgusting.
I know that is disgusting.
About the I know the poop. I don't know. People get off this. I know. I agree with you. I think it's
too. Awful. I read an article. I was doing research, as I always do for these shows. And I said, "Oh, I don't think I really."
There's also you know about the Blumpkin too.
I know the Blumpkin.
See, there's so many fetishes, but it's all about poop, and I don't get that. The glass bottom boat. Did you ever hear that?
No. What's that one?
It's where, and now supposedly this rumor started with Stallone.
This is the mishmash we're talking about.
This is where you go under the glass table and she poops on top of the table. So it's a glass bottom boat. Awful. Why? Why would you do it?
Well, they do that whole piece.
By the way, you realize this show's gone totally off the rails.
I know.
We're trying to talk about inauguration, become a better country, and I'm like, all right, so you poop on her chest, and then you jam it right in there.
And you then
it's going right off the rails. It's the tea. It's not me. It's the tea, Tom.
This is frightening. It's just tea. I swear to God.
Superbowl. Be nice to your neighbor.
So
chili dogger.
Yeah, but the whole peeing thing too, like golden showers. Like I read this
Oh, yeah,
article
the
that
devils.
it's like people are totally into it.
I
Yeah,
don't get that.
nobody's peeing on me. Although I did hear, and
That's
this
why you
was-
go to the bathroom after sex, so you can pee.
Well, I think yeah, both before and after. But I did hear
certainly don't
that
be on
if you
food.
have like athlete's foot or like a toenail fungus, that if you put urine on it, it clears it out. I read that in a
Wait,
WebMD,
what?
some WebMD or
So
something.
if you put urine on toast.
No, no.
That doesn't
All
look
right.
like butter. Shut up and eat it.
We're gonna go back to like.
Wait,
so
what was it? Where was it urine on toast? You said urine on toast.
No, on your toes.
Put urine on... Oh, no, that's
Between those ears.
That's for if you get it burned by a jellyfish. Yes, we all know that. There's like
No,
ammonia in
but
there.
you can use it for other stuff too.
Well, then you pee on yourself, you ever get burned.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Well, anyway,
All right,
so-
go ahead. So what else?
So anyway, so what? Wait, get.
She's so stingy with her
I know,
notes.
I am. He never wants me to like share because he likes to go ad lib, which is great because we both do. So,
She's formal
we're
and I'm
talking
loose.
about farting, and so there are foods you do not eat when you're on a date. Certain foods, lasagna, number one.
Messy, very messy.
Well, no. What happens is it's the gluten. It makes you bloated and like gassy, and just the carbs like make you tired. And they say no lasagna, and then of course garlic.
No lasagna? Why go a
No
little Italian?
lasagna for you.
Would you keep the accent out of this, please?
I know. I haven't done an accent in like
She
many
grabbed her
shows.
crotch too. What's her name? Like,
Yeah.
no lasagna. I don't.
How you doing? You doing?
All right, so no lasagna.
So anyway, so no garlic bread. We all know that.
No
Although
garlic.
I've been
I
out
know
on
garlic
dates
bread.
where the guy's like with the garlic bread. I'm like, oh my god, do I have to kiss this guy?
Oh,
Like,
the garlic is the garlic breath. Gotcha.
Yeah,
So
but the
no
garlic
lasagna
not
'cause it
only for
bloats
the
you.
breath, but it also
Garlic bread.
causes gas,
Gotcha.
right? And then 'cause some of the Brussels sprouts, very gassy, very bloaty. Brussels sprouts,
All right.
right?
Don't
Did
tell
you
me
know that? These are things you're not supposed to eat on a date.
All right, I'm with you.
Chili, burritos, we all know that. Beans are like,
Gassy.
you know how that
So
that
chili
happens,
burrito
like,
is
quick.
because you're gassy?
Well, it makes you gassy and bloated, and so say you're having sex, and it causes you to let one loose. Maybe poop. No, not. Anyway.
Maybe it keeps it ripping for you. Who
Gross.
knows?
So gross. Chocolate cake. Chocolate cake.
Why?
So, apparently, it does make you bloated.
Ah.
But it's very good for you, but it will make you bloated.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I don't care. I'm eating it.
I love this.
I might eat it on top of you. I'm eating it. Not on top of you, but you know what I mean. Sugar-free gum has this... We all throw it in our mouth because we eat, and we don't want to have bad breath. It has this xylitol in it, or whatever it's called.
Bloating.
And gas bloating. So sugar-free gum. The things
Did
that
you
you...
fart?
No, that's your breath.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's like backwind. No. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna say a farting story again. Today I had like a little kiddie play date, and this little
Farting theme.
this little like 5-year-old. I was setting up a tent in the basement, and the kids are playing, and he walks by me while I'm setting the tent up, and just like lets loose. I'm like, really, Andrew? I mean, bombed out the whole
Kids don't
basement.
care about that. They
No,
just
I know, but he's about this big, and
He's
it was
got
like
a roof. Good
it was
for him.
like the nuclear bomb exploded, and
See,
it
that's the
like,
difference between you and
it
me.
wiped wiped us all out in the basement, and like completely wiped us out.
So you get
I'm
offended.
like, hurry up, put the gas mask on. We gotta
I'm
get
not
out of here.
I'm gonna high five that kid. See?
Yeah.
You get angry. I get a
Well,
high
he's
five.
cute as can be. So
See?
you can't
Absolutely,
get
I'd
mad
high
at
five
him.
him for that.
And then of course my daughter and her girlfriend were like, "Oh, I can do that," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm out of here. You guys, I'll see you in an hour." Shut the door. They can gas each other out. So the
Is it
good
Taco Bell day at school? What the hell's he doing
no,
to fart?
no, they always do. And I'm like, who did that? And they always go, I did.
You said there's a yes on there?
Oh, so the things that you should eat on a date are the usual. Like sushi's awesome. Salmon, chicken, the usual. Yeah.
Okay.
But you said about like farting and having sex, right? That was the perfect lead into what you should eat on a date.
So when I get my sugar mama, she's gonna pay for all that?
Oh my God, look at your sugar mama. Do you really want a sugar mama?
Nah, I'm alright.
You alright? I have a funny feeling you're fine. So we didn't even get to talk about other craziness going on. Paris Jackson.
A few minutes.
Okay, Michael Jackson's daughter. So she just came out with a statement of being molested, not by a random stranger. a lot of drugs, like antidepressants like her dad, and she went to some place in Utah and I guess cleaned herself up, doesn't have to take antidepressants, but she talks a lot. She thinks her dad was murdered. So she was saying that he would like always say, someone's after me, someone's like wants me dead.
It wasn't a little paranoid.
He was paranoid.
Yeah.
But you know what, they had her in this photo shoot in the Eiffel Tower, and I give her a lot of credit. She's not like the usual, model who's like anorexic and, very thin and whatnot, but she looked beautiful. And
she was a little chubby as a kid, wasn't she?
She's still a little, she needs to work out a little bit, but
yeah,
she looked beautiful,
she
and she has amazing eyes. She has those eyes, that her dad had. And the thing with her is that she grew up in that world, and I couldn't even imagine, they never really talk about her brother, but it's interesting. She wants to be an actress, model, and we'll see where she goes. So I hope.
Good luck to her.
Good luck to you, Paris, out there. So I'm a huge Australian Open is in play, and love tennis.
Is in play.
No, it is, and it's interesting because Djokovic is out, and he's usually the guy. Federer's in, and I love him.
Murray's out, isn't he?
I think Murray is out too, but so yeah, Murray is out. So
Stan's
still in. I love Stan Wawrinka. So Stan, there's a video, you should check it out on YouTube. He's going back to get a ball, and of course he either misses or hits it, and he goes like this to the female line judge over her boob, and they kept like forwarding and fast forwarding and reversing, so it looked like Stan was like rubbing her boob, and it looked like he was totally giving her. Because you can't.
That would be a better reenactment.
So it was funny because I always look at the funny things that happen on the tennis tournaments.
Right.
And he's like he literally did this to a line judge, and she was just doing her job. She did not even, I would have laughed my ass off. I would have like, hey Stan.
I would have called him later.
Have you seen the size of his hands? Woo! He's a big boy.
It is, guys, right there.
Switzerland. Yum yum. So,
see there? Right there.
So the when Murray won, after he won, and he was this was in the 16th round, I think.
Right.
He won, and he was set for a match the next day, and the I don't know. Oh, we're live again.
We're live again.
Anyways, so we were talking about Australian Open and Stan doing the boob grab by accident, going for a ball on the one of the line judges, and
like this.
Yeah, right, like that. You grab it, you're dead. Just gonna like, whoa, right there, right in the jewel.
I'll sing soprano. I don't care.
Yeah. So anyway, there's gonna be some great matches coming up. If you can ever go on YouTube and see like the fun moments of the U.S. Open, there's actually some really funny things that they do. So we'll leave on this note. Should we talk about burn belly fat? Because this is Cece's tip.
We should maybe say that for next week.
No, real quick. It's only 4. So Cece's tip tonight is about, hey Barb, Cece's tip tonight is how to burn. There are 4 steps you need to take just to burn belly fat. Very simple, especially this is really good for women. And one of them is, believe it or not, and this is practice, this is the big thing, milk. Calcium is one of the integral. It's something that you need in order to reduce belly fat, like significantly. So if you need your milk and your calcium, especially before and after a workout.
Can you get calcium from orange juice? Can you get calcium from
absolutely.
Like the soy that still has not necessarily
as long as it says like almond milk, calcium included. There's all this study and research on before and after a workout having calcium milk and how beneficial it is to like muscle recovery, stamina recovery, and it also reduces. They were saying like a 1.5 inches of belly fat. And
1.5 inches.
Yeah, well, women inside. Women tend to carry a lot of the belly fat inside, and so that's one of the ways that you can reduce belly fat. The other one is omega-3s, fish. Fish is huge. So all of these 4 suggestions, tips on reducing belly fat also lead to really good sleep. And good sleep and great sleep is also a significant ingredient to reducing some belly fat. I know, see? Nuts, and I'm not talking about nuts. I'm talking about the nuts you eat.
You want to keep those nuts clean?
Yeah. No, nuts are unbelievable for reducing belly fat. Yeah, and also increasing melatonin and allowing you to sleep much better. And cherries, and I knew this a long time ago because every day I do a protein drink in my Vitamix, and I put frozen cherries in it. Not only is it anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, but it's also great for sleeping,
good
melatonin, and reducing, again, the belly fat. So ladies, guys, this is more geared towards women, but I know it works for men as well because all the sports teams, I talk to my friends, they give these kids, even after hockey matches and lacrosse matches, any type of milk-produced product to build muscle recovery and
nice.
Yeah, and eliminate fat. So, and get a nice nighty-night sleep, which is where we're gonna head and say goodnight. We talked about some great stuff.
Just trying to get some milk.
We stopped. Those days are over.
I'll try.
Yeah, every guy tries.
Right to the end. That's what I can do.
I know something can come out of here. I swear.
Let's give it a shot.
He's an animal.
Great tips.
So anyways, it's been a great night. We talked about the inauguration and like some really cool factoids about Ivanka, who is lovely. And Melania, you know, everything's going to be fine, I swear. Don't let them beat you up on that video. Life is good and you're a beautiful First Lady.
Yeah.
Stunning, actually. Beautiful. And talking about all the, you know, Paris, we hope you get your act together and things are great for you because you've had a tough life. And then foods to avoid on a date so you don't pass gas.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
So it was a mishmash tonight because there's just so many different things going on in the world. You know, with the Superbowl, everybody watch the Superbowl. It's going to be super fun. Make those wings. Eat everything that's on the don't eat list. Hey, PJ, we're finishing up, honey. Eat everything that's on the do not eat list as a date because Super Bowl, it's like you're not.
It's not hooking up.
Yeah, I mean, well, you do hook up, but it doesn't matter because everybody's eating wings, not
so everybody's
burritos.
Pooping, farting, and all this
stuff. Yeah, and having sex. Pooping, farting, done deal. Sex. Yeah, it's all good. And passing out.
Point me in the right direction.
So anyways, and watch the Australian Open and catch all the fun events there as well. And we will join you next week for Tuesday's Tips and Tales with Cece and Corey Live. Thank you for joining us. We love you guys.
Peace, love, and soul.
Good night.